Tara with Simply Made Eats and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making these yummy brown sugar glazed carrots. They are so good and the perfect Easter side dish. Easter's only 2 days away, so let's make them. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is melt a tablespoon of butter. You can do this on the stovetop or in the microwave. And we're also gonna preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is wash our carrots, scrub them good, because sometimes they got a little bit of dirt on them. I'm just using about 6 large carrots, and we're gonna peel these. It's a little bit of prep work in the beginning, but it really is easy, and then we're just gonna toss them in sauce and bake them in the oven. Okay, so now that we've got them all peeled and cleaned, we're just gonna cut the ends off like this. And we're also gonna cut our stems off. I like to do it at a little bit of an angle just because carrots just look really pretty if you cut them at an angle. Okay, and then we're gonna take our carrots and just cut them into about 3 pieces each. And then we're gonna cut them down the center. This is just gonna help them cook a little bit faster. Just like that. And if you have a lot of people coming over for Easter, you can definitely double or even triple this recipe. This is more like for a family of 4 if you just are using it as like a little side dish. Okay, now we're just gonna toss these into a large bowl. And then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. So we've got some melted butter. And all of my ingredients will be listed in the description. We also have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of honey, which I'm definitely gonna need a spoon for that. One teaspoon of honey, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And we're just gonna toss this together. And now we're just gonna lay them out evenly on a baking sheet. I've got mine covered in foil. They just kind of make a little bit of a mess. I mean, it's definitely up to you. But once they start to bake, they can leave some little brown spots in the bottom of your pan, so I just think it's easy with the foil. And you want to just spread these out so they're not stacked on top of each other. If you decide to double the recipe, I think it should fit fine on a cookie sheet, but if you do triple it, you might have to do 2 different batches. Okay, now we're gonna pop these in the oven for 15 minutes. And this is totally optional, but I think it's a nice touch. So when those are baking, I like to just cut up about a tablespoon of parsley, and I like to get it really, really finely chopped. Try and leave those stems out. This just gives it a nice little pretty touch. Okay, so after 15 minutes, we're gonna pull these out of the oven and just give them a little toss. Make sure you're getting some of that sauce up with it too. These look so good. All right. You really just want to try and flip everything over to the other side. And then this is going to go back in the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. Once you pull them out, you want them to sit for just a few minutes before serving. These carrots look absolutely perfect. Now I'm gonna top them with just a little bit of parsley, which I told you is totally optional. You can also add a little more brown sugar if you like them really sweet, but they are pretty sweet already. You could also go in with a little sea salt. Oh my gosh, these look so good. Hot. So good, the perfect amount of sweetness. You guys are gonna love this one. That's it, we are all done with these brown sugar glazed carrots. They are so delicious, the perfect Easter side dish. You guys have to try this. Be sure to subscribe so we can keep cooking together, and I will see you next time. Have a happy Easter.